If I were to mention Jackbox to you, what would come to mind? Probably Quiplash, Fibbage, maybe even Trivia Murder Party. Yeah, those will pop up in my head too. Jackbox games are popular all over the place, and it's become quite the household name for a game. I've been hearing much more about it recently because it's something to do in quarantine. But anyways, most people haven't played nearly all the games Jackbox has to offer, and that's why I'm here today. I've been playing a lot of Jackbox games now that we're all quarantining, and Party Pack 5, in my opinion, has the two best games Jackbox has to offer. I'm going to be going through these two games in the pack, explain them to you, and if you'd like, you can watch some gameplay at the end. This is Talking Games with Kyle, and these are the best two games Jackbox Party Pack has to offer. Alright, so Party Pack 5 certainly has some interesting titles. You Don't Know Jack and Split the Room are two solid games, and Zeeple Dome is okay, but those aren't what I'm going to be talking about today. Let's start with Madverse City. If you've ever played Mad Libs and enjoyed it, this is definitely the game for you. The game takes place in a city where the robots have taken over, and their goal is to set the city ablaze with their best verses. It's a rap battle! Each player gets to play as one of the many robots and have to spit their best lines to their opponent. I'll show you how it works. When you begin the game, you will be prompted with a fill in the blank, and at this point, you only need to fill it in with one word. The game could ask you for something really basic like a noun, or it could get a tad more specific and ask you to write something like your favorite food. Regardless, it's pretty easy. After you submit your word, the game will create a line for you using what you just wrote. You will then have to write an entirely new line, attempting to rhyme with the first line the game has created for you. You will then repeat the cycle again until a 4-verse line is created. It's actually pretty simple. After all the players have finished writing, the game will then have the robots go at it in a rap battle. I should have mentioned that you will also know who you are battling in case you feel like insulting them personally. While the robots are rapping, other players can cheer or boo to make things happen around the scene. At the end, players will vote for who came up with the best verse, and then it'll determine a winner. The entire cycle continues for 3 rounds, and at the end, whoever got the most cash, which is the game's point system, will take the win. This game can get really fun with the right people. I personally find it the most fun when you really try to rip each other apart. Like, you don't just try and come up with a clever line, you try to do that, but also tear your opponent to shreds, hurling insults right at them. Regardless of what your goal is or how you play it, Madverse City is a blast, and I can't believe people don't know about it. Most of my friends actually consider this to be on Quiplash level, if not better, because let's be real, it's pretty tough to beat Quiplash. That's like a Jackbox classic. Now let's move on to the second game I want to talk about. This is Patently Stupid, an invention game. Does it sound boring? Absolutely. Will it prove you wrong and possibly become one of your favorite games? Oh, big time. When you begin the game, players will be given 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. These will be the problems that will be created, and they will all be randomly shipped over to the other players, who have to create an invention to solve those problems. You will get 2 random problems to choose from after that. They can be any 2 problems from any players. When you choose which problem you want to solve, the creativity will then begin. You will start by drawing your invention on a napkin using your finger or mouse, depending on what you're playing on. After that, it's really simple. You give your invention a title and a tagline, and you're done. All this actually happens pretty quickly, so you move on to the next part in no time. After that, each player will have to present their invention, showing whatever they like first. Typically, you'll show the invention title, then the drawing, then the tagline. And when I say present, I really mean present. Imagine you're in a boardroom and you have to present this product that you came up with, but somehow mix some humor in with it. There is an option to have the game present for you, but in my opinion, that sucks the fun out of it. If everyone playing is a willing participant and everyone is comfortable with each other, this game can totally be a blast. But anyways, after everyone has presented their inventions, everyone invests in 3 products that they find the best, or in most people's cases, the funniest. Each player has a $500 chip, a $300 chip, and a $100 chip, and that's how the winner of the round is determined, whoever gets the most funding. Also, if you happen to reach a certain funding goal, you will be awarded extra points. But that's not all. There's another round to this. After all the funding is determined, the player with the highest score will then get a prompt on their device. Remember how at the beginning I said that everyone wrote 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts? Yeah, whatever the ideas weren't picked will all show up on that player's device. The winning player will then pick one of those left out problems and then send that to everyone. The round will then begin just like the first one, but this time every player is creating an invention for the same problem. This one is really interesting. It's always funny seeing how differently everyone thinks and how everyone's mind just goes in different directions. After this round, it's the same scoring system but with a higher value set in place, and the final winner will be determined. The drawings are always the best and they're usually awful, but my favorite part about this game is that it offers so much creativity. I personally find that if you play most of the Jackbox games over and over again, it can get kind of stale. I don't find that's the case with this game. Like I said, it's just the amount of creativity that's put into it. Every game is always so different, and that's honestly why it's just so much fun. So please consider trying it if you haven't. Patently Stupid is actually my favorite Jackbox game of all time. That and Mad vs. City is honestly, they can top Quiplash in my opinion. It's at least on par. I wanted to make this video to show them off because honestly, Party Pack 5 doesn't get nearly the same amount of love as other games, and I'm not sure why. These games are so great, and to prove it, I'll be showing a couple actual examples of how these games go. I understand that watching gameplay isn't for everyone, so if you're ending the video here, try Party Pack 5. I hope I convinced you to at least consider it. For those of you who want to stay, let's start with Mad vs. City.
Come on.
Shh.
But you're not. You just look broke.
Oh.
Got fire in my heart
nice.
my back.
Is this Garrett?
Every
Yeah.
time I spit is a violent attack.
Oh.
Nice, nice.
Peace and love. Let's move on. Did you hear what they just said? You gonna let them get away with that?
Walk out Bamsoo is my battle screech. To drink some bleach, you leech. They call me the ruler
three-parter.
of Walmart. And they call you the ruler of the ugly mart.
With Mark.
It wasn't the worst either. Alright, now you gotta use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed.
That one hurt, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would give it to myself on that one.
Kyle, you got my vote out of pity.
Oh, Nick!
If you don't run, I can't vote for you.
Remember you. You used to be a flunky. Not only that, but little boy, your
Oh.
don't stronger than a rabbit. Beating you senseless. Man, I'm gonna make
Oh my
Right.
god. Oh my god.
Bow.
Come back.
Just
Too
quit
many.
now.
Talking to me like a little dick. Little boy and give it a lick.
Oh!
Time since you fucked.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god, he came back with. Oh!
Damn.
I see what you working with.
In case no one got that, he can
Not bad, not bad.
like a vagina.
Which Nick was that?
Me.
Okay, I voted for Nick.
Yay!
Wow.
Yay!
Those were both so good.
It was a comeback.
If there was a tie, I would totally do that.
I ran out of time, so it did my first one for me.
Uh-oh.
Or my second one for me.
I look great. You look like an apple core. No hate, but you act like a fucking whore.
Oh!
In your dreams like they're made of aluminium foil. I'm your nightmare, bitch. My flow will make your blood boil.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Respect.
Y'all, let's keep
I'll take that. Oof.
Now it's you.
I'm the top dog. You're just a bunny. Get on your knees and kneel to me, honey.
Oh!
Playing your friend, playing your comrade. I picked the option where the computer wrote this.
Oh, it just screwed you over!
Wow.
Just got outed by the computer. God damn, I didn't even see that. We're the main event because we're 1 and 2.
You call me a failure, but I've seen your shoes. Take the booze while everyone gives you booze. You can't shake me.
Oh.
Made of snot.
Oh.
So you won't type any more words. Alright, grab the mic.
Go on now, run back to your Jack Black.
Oh.
Her mum, she's got a huge track.
Oh! Oh!
I spent every night in our girls' coochie.
Oh!
Oh! Oh my goodness. Get wrecked. You just wiped the floor with hair.
Yeah, my face is all dirty now.
Kyle, how does it feel to be a mop?
It doesn't feel very good. Oh, I got 2 votes!
Damn.
Did, you guys need to stop giving out pity votes.
Yeah, seriously.
Kissing ass to the host.
Alright, that's 2 robots. Let's go.
Alright.
If
he loses too bad, he won't host anymore.
I think that boring. I'll send you to heaven. Boy, you'll be soaring.
Okay.
Because your hands are too conceited. Trying to come at me? Bitch, please be
Ooh.
That
Ooh.
last line is good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Alright, thank you.
I love Gray's character.
The Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
Stand your last
That's not true.
You like chicken. Talk back less you want to get raped. I'm crushing you, bro, and it's going on stream.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
The last
Oh,
times
Garrett's
we-
sitting down.
Thanks. Now we gotta move on.
That's Grant.
Time to pick
Oh,
somebody to vote
crap.
for.
Yeah, it's Garrett.
That
It's not a yard sale, Garrett.
I'm Papa G.
Yay!
You don't have flow, it's more like them. Grandmother tastes mine, she said no.
Oh.
Wow. Great start.
That's how you do it.
Now kneel down and hail to me, little hoe.
Oh. I liked
Nice.
it. Oh, Gene's short circuiting.
Oh shit.
This ain't for me. Got no hops. My dad doesn't like it when I call him Pop.
Wow.
That's not
I
good.
think you're optimistic. Julia Roberts makes her pizza super mystic.
Dude, you just
Okay.
roasted yourself.
He just exposed himself.
My dad doesn't like it when I call
My
him
dad
Pops.
doesn't love me.
Circuits all over the place.
Nick just threw him all over the place. He couldn't rap after that.
Sorry, Gene.
Strutting like you're on the cover of Playboy. You couldn't even make a cameo in a play, boy. People be running from you like you got rabies.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, that was
Can
good.
anyone beat Hayden?
That was kinda cool.
Dude,
I know you could do
that Playboy one was awesome.
I know, I loved
He
it.
was unrolling.
Thanks. I would have gave you fire if I could.
Step aside because you're gonna get cried.
That's what it's gonna be.
This saint to play date pussy. Defend or vacate.
Oh my god, that was good too. I liked it.
Okay.
Shit, we're both good.
Nice job.
Not bad.
It's voting time.
We gotta have a split here.
I had to give it to Hayden.
Same.
Oh, you're right.
It's
Oh,
a
split.
GG.
GG, indeed.
I love that game, and hopefully after watching it you have a better understanding on how it works. Next up is Patently Stupid.
Pork chop.
All
Oh my god, Thunderstorm.
So I just want to create exotic films all day. Have you ever faced this problem? Have you ever got the hankering to just create films and films all the time? Well, here's a little drawing.
Oh!
This is supposed to say, hi, friends. I only was restricted to 2 colors, so I got Kyle as best so I could.
What is this doing? What am I doing?
Title is Talking Films with Kyle. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
I like
You
it.
can
I
read
like it.
comments and try and create something himself.
Oh my god.
That's my solution to the problem.
That's hilarious.
Good job, Hayden.
Alright, so I represent here. So, you know, we all have this problem, you know.
Why are you
Hayden's
ear raping
kind of
me?
Hayden's kind of a sweet shorty, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I'll give you this picture here.
Oh no!
I call this the erectagon. Okay? So, when Hayden's working on the gym, showing up that sweet ass and the nice titties, and you know, you got hard, you know, you just got this nice knife, you just chop it in half, and you see the blood there that's blue. You might die from this, but that's okay because got wood.
Hayden, I've never seen anyone wear their boobs as a bow tie. That's really nice.
I always thought boobs are under the arms.
Not today.
Great.
It's loading.
Oh.
We got this covered. Hey, Toby.
What? I couldn't pick it. It didn't let me pick it.
Andrew, you're ear raping me.
Turn this down 1 second.
That's a doozy. Well, have I got just the thing for you?
Voice
It's
video.
something
I'll
I
present it
like to
instead.
Is this better?
You ever
Wait.
want to have a sex party with your family?
Solution. What's it look like?
call. Glad you asked.
Stop it, get some help.
Zap this.
Is this better?
Picasso couldn't have
Gray.
drawn it better himself.
Is this better?
But Lena,
Hang on.
don't forget
Keep
about
talking.
this in 5
Is this better?
minutes,
Yeah.
Unless it has an unforgettable
I just had to turn you up a bit.
tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend.
That's okay.
Soon every billboard will read this.
There you go.
Okay, I like the tagline, but everything else sucks.
Incest
My
is not the
presentation
weakest.
was gonna be fire. I didn't even get an option to do it.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking idiot.
Alright, here we go. So this is a problem everyone has. You need a place just for your collection of photos of Nick Purcell. So everyone has a lot of photos, and you need a place to store them. So what I've got here is a good old-fashioned album. As you can see here, you can simply slide your photos of Nick Purcell into the album. There's 100 pages. Please don't be alarmed by the purple erection. That's normal. We've seen a doctor, it's fine. Safely store your sensual Nick photos. Enjoy privately.
What if they're not sensual?
What if I don't want it to be private?
Guys, my Wi-Fi disconnected again. That's why it wouldn't let me.
I see. There's a really bad storm where I am, so I hope my power doesn't go out.
There's hail.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We'll present. I miss the good old days of jazz.
Who wrote that?
So, here's my drawing. Can anybody guess who it is?
Who is it?
That is. Hold on a second.
The guy from the B movie. You like jazz?
No, keep going. Keep going, we're close.
Is that?
I'll take one more guess. One more guess.
Precious.
No, you guys are close though.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Nick's Orchestra. So as you can see here, he's playing the trumpet with his goofy hat and funky shoes. Really good player though. For your divine musical needs, Nick Purcell is always here. That's him and his trumpet.
I like.
Nice.
Hey, Nick, really
Photo
quick,
belongs to the album.
Nick, are you comfortable with your last name being on there? Or should I blur it?
Don't really care.
Okay. All right. So here's my problem. I can't Garrett's big burly beard out of my clothes. So what I have for you here is Garrett's cross. Does anyone have an idea of what Garrett's cross could be?
Like when they crucified Jesus?
Yeah,
oh, there you go.
Demons?
You put Garrett and his beard on the cross. And then
no.
all you have to do is just shave him. He can't do anything about it.
I think I've seen this one before.
You have? Well, it's pretty good. So, can't get beard hair stuck if it isn't there.
That's true.
I think you're really good at this.
That must be new because I've never been nailed to a cross to shave before.
That's pretty dumb.
Okay, so I can't sleep 'cause I keep thinking about Garrett being bald.
Leave my hair alone!
So what I've invented is the hair. So as you can see in my picture, we've got bald Garrett here.
What is that picture?
Okay, hang on. Shush, I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
I need to present. That's bald Garrett right there, and that's his hair on the top of his head. See, so if you're ever feeling bald, you need to hair it. And here you go. Balding, get yourself some hair like Garrett.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love how... I hope I hope the next person has something about Garrett's pubic hair.
Now, each of you has been
We should just make a Garrett themed round.
largest jet, your favorite invention, your second largest, your second favorite, and so on.
I don't like that idea.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, that was it. I'm sad. That was funny.
Sad memes.
That was just the first round.
There's round 2, yes.
I liked almost all of them. Grazier sucked.
I wasn't able to present it.
And that's it for this video. If you were here for the gameplay, let me know whether you enjoyed this or not, and if you did, I'll upload more. The point of this video was to show off the 2 games and hopefully convince people to play it. So let me know in the comments, have you played these before? If not, are you inclined to try them? Let me know down below and I would absolutely love to talk about it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and you enjoy the content, please consider giving a like or subscribing. This is Talking Games with Kyle, and this has been the best 2 Jackbox Party Pack games.
Patently stupid, that's what they